I'm just sharing a slide quickly to discuss about the course outline and myself. Give me one sec. I hope my screen is visible to you. I hope I'm audible clearly to all. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're
We
good.
can see and hear.
So good morning, everyone, and myself, JP Singh. As a small introduction to me, I'm into the training from last around 22, 23 years plus, and in a corporate specifically from 17, 18 years, and working with so many technologies like in data analysis, data automation, using several technologies, and I'm Microsoft certified trainer. So this is a small introduction of mine, and we are going to cover a Power Automate today and tomorrow, these 2 days. And what we are going to cover in today, we have 8 module total, and that modules are introduction, what is Power Automate, and then how we can use it, working with the Power Automate flows, and managing that, editing, renaming, and sharing. So these are the day one content that we are going to cover today. And day two, we are going to work on some more interesting option, how we can automate, send a mail, how we can schedule a flow, working with the so many other context of loop variables, data manipulations, date manipulations, and so many other things. So this is the day two content that we are going to cover. And apart from that, I got some special input for the session, which is there that in the 2 days of span, obviously, we are not able to cover so many things, but this is the input that mostly we are working on the triggers of sending emails, no, and working with SharePoint and working with an expression variables and conditions, putting a logic. So we are going to cover these part also along with the content. So this is the agenda for the program day one day. Let me start with the program, guys. So I'm not going to use much slides. I'm making this session more practical and based on hands-on with the concept knowledge. So I'm just sharing my screen. So I'm closing that. I'll map that content once we are done with that or in the middle of the session. So guys, I'm opening a notepad, and I just wanted to know, have you heard about this software? Everyone, you can answer in chat because my second screen is on. I can see the chat also, and you can unmute your mic and speak up to you. It's totally based on you. How have you heard about this software? And if yes, what is that? What is that, guys? What is MS Office?
The Microsoft Office products.
All the Office product, like in SQL Server, like in .NET, like in SharePoint, everything. Okay, it's a suite of Office. Perfectly right is coming here by Christina, which is a PowerPoint, Word, Excel, etc. Yes, so it's a Microsoft product for Office use. There are certain software tools available in that. For example, one normally used is a PowerPoint, and second, there is a Word, and the calculation part is there for Excel. And all these tools are actually used in MS Office in office work. PPT helps us in a presentation, Word for writing a letter, writing a purchase order, writing in quotation, so many things. No, Excel is for calculation, for data analysis, for data presentation in charts. No, and these are also interconnected with some way. No, you can take the data from Excel and present in PPT. You can take some Word document and link with some PPT. That is possible. So now I'm writing something. Have you heard about that? What is this? What is this, Christina? Yes.
It's usually tools in the cloud, although a few have a desktop apps that can cross-link like Office, which is Power Automate, Power BI, Power Apps. I can't remember if there's another one, but you get the gist.
Perfectly right. Perfectly right. So Microsoft has created so many suites, no? Suites for data is an SQL and Azure. Suites for development, it's a .NET. Suites for Office, it's an MS Office. Now suites for again an advanced implementation of the organizational work with the help of so many things, which is the this suite contain one thing called Power BI. The Power BI is totally for analytical purpose, creating dashboards and reports, and it is very useful for that. Coming on to the next, we have a Power Apps. So you can create organizational apps in that and you can work with that. But both of that required automation, Power BI and Power Apps also. No, when I click on that, when I do this, when I does this, what should happen after that at the background? No. So the other part is there that is a Power Automate with a small functional code, not one liner or two liner, not more than that, and everything is automated automatically with the help of components. So this is the third thing which is called Power Automate. It's a part of Power Platform. And the fourth part is Power Virtual Agent. It is nothing but a chatbot solution. It's a chatbot solution. So when we are talk about a Power Automate, it's a one component over the Power Platform. The other component I discussed with you. So these are the suit, and we are going to learn the one component of that. Guys, are you clear with that? And Power Automate helps Power BI for automation, Power Apps for automation. Individually, it can create for automation, and it helps the virtual agent also for automation. Yes, guys, are you clear with that? Great. So now, when we are working on these tools, we have a software available for that. For example, for Power Automate, we have a software available. One software that we are working on, you can download it. It is not the scope of the program. I'm just informing you. There is a Power Automate desktop. So if you want a Windows based solution and you want to automate that process which you are working on Windows, what you can do, you can download this software that is a Power Automate desktop, and you can create a Windows based automation solution. Fine. Now the second part is, can anybody tell me what is this? Anyone? If you heard about this word or have you seen this word somewhere? Yes, guys. No. Yes, the one answer is coming from Dan, and this is the right answer. That's a software as a service. Actually, this software required an installation. So if I want to use Power Automate Desktop, I need to click on this, go to web page and download, or even go to Microsoft Store, and I have to open it. Fine. I have to open the Microsoft Store and I have to download the Power Automate or company app store, no, which is provided by the organization. I just write here Microsoft app and I just type here, I want a Power Automate. Fine, for desktop. So when I search this, it will show me that there is a software available. You can look at here. We have a Power Automate software available. You have to download it. Fine. If similar with the Power BI, we have a Power BI desktop, we have to download it. So it is we have to install this. But what is SaaS? It is software as a service. The everything is configured by the organization which is providing that software to you, and the link is given to you. So I can work on Power Automate on the cloud, and that cloud can be directly open and work with that by clicking onto the uh, edge and writing here a Power Automate Microsoft.com. This is the URL, guys. Just for your knowledge, this is the URL. I enter this URL. I said, OK, please run this. It is going to give me the URL here that this is available. But for that, you required a subscription. You need to click on sign in, and you have to sign in with your organizational email ID, and it will show you something like this. So you do not need to install. Every option is available here. Now we have to work on that to create a flow. We have to understand what is that flow, and we have to work on that. So these are the two places. The most demanded is the cloud one, because you can pick up the file from the cloud and you can execute that with the help of SharePoint and other things. And the second module, if you want to go ahead with next, that is a Power Automate desktop. But this required installation.